All right, good morning, everyone. This is Bobby Jeezy and Easy coming to you straight out of Racked Billiards in Sanford, Florida. We got a superb match in store for you guys. Looks like the match is already underway. The Mieszko Fortunski. I will get probably a lot of these names wrong. I do know Alex Kazakhs. See their Fargos, 792 versus 813. It's pretty strong numbers right there. Didn't even hear him call the match. Looks like they are underway. Anywho, I need you guys to do me a favor and share the link to the stream. Greatly appreciate it. Got a couple world champions right here. Very hard to tell what the gap is here. Okay, one row. Oh, I would say that's due to early morning start time. They get this table down, won't have any issues kicking at balls. I'm pretty sure of that. If you guys want to take note, my Facebook Messenger, Bobby Garza, I will have it up and actually, under Bobby Garza. I'll have it up and running. If you guys have any issues out there, you guys can send me a private message, and I will try to take care of any issues you guys might have. We are going, this is the first match of the 10-ball event on the 9-foot tables. I'm actually playing in the event as well. So we'll be here till probably the wee hours on Sunday. It's a race to 9 and race to 7. I will see who I can talk to, see if I can get the correct saying of, I believe it's Mieszko Fortunski. Hate to cut up anybody's name like that. So they're off to kind of a slow start here, but I think Mieszko's got a good layout here. Don't really see any issues at the moment, so I don't really expect any more misses out of this first rack. I believe he's going to take this 6-ball and probably just draw right off the 6 into the side rail. Get anywhere in this vicinity right here, and I think he's going to be good. And and he didn't like that way, so he went all the way across the table. Just risking ending up over on top of the 8-ball, but nevertheless, looked like he's pretty close to straight in. We did just go through a minor hurricane yesterday, and I'm kind of sitting close to the front doors of the pool room. They open the door, everything comes blowing in. Hopefully the wind will die down a little bit. All right, so Mieszko seems like he's got a decent shot on the 8. It will give him natural position, went high. Expect the cue ball to go from there all the way over here in that vicinity. Very close to my mark. Cue ball almost ended up there. Now I expect him to go 2 rails. Just like so. Fell a little short, but he's okay. We're dealing with a 792 Fargo. I don't expect him to have any issues with this 10 ball. And there you go. There's the first rack down. Mieszko's got 1. All right, so just so you guys know, I am sitting quite a ways from the feature table here. So some of the angles will be a little bit difficult to see on the monitor. We do still have to do the rest of the player auction for the 9-ball that's supposed to be starting sometime this morning. So I will have to step away from the stream and go take care of that. Then I'll be right back. So you guys definitely enjoy the match and absolutely get this thing shared for me. Same one I did yesterday.
Are you drinking my soda?
Well, yeah, I don't have one. If that's the issue, I'll go get one.
No.
Sure sounds like it is. All right, here we go, Alex Kazakhs to break. This is alternating break. Are they ready for me?
Who knows?
Breaking from pretty much the center of the table, which is my favorite choice. Solid break. As long as the 2-ball stops, yep, it's looking pretty good. So got a nice starter ball here. And probably, unless he's got the table speed down already, which these guys are pros, I expect him to swing the cue ball like this, 2 rails. Doesn't want to be straight in on the 2 because he's going to need to come over here for the 3-ball. So he's got to figure out. This is really the toughest part of the really any rotation game is getting a good start in the beginning of the rack after the break. And it's very key to get on the right side of this 2-ball right out of the gate, because that can make things very difficult getting on the 3-ball. So I expect him to swing it around. And he just won't 1 rail with it. All right, so he's got a pretty good angle here in the 2 ball, so I expect him to go 2 rails around the corner, and he may be trying to run into this. This is very tight position. He could try to get position over in this vicinity to play the 3 off of the 9 in the side pocket.
I don't see your string post.
It's not the stream. I need you to feed. This one.
From 18 hours ago?
I'm not really sure of that.
Oh, okay.
You can make a new one.
Okay. I thought you did. Okay. That's fine.
Very nice safety by Alex. Can't hit that much better than that. It's hard to tell if the balls are actually touching. See if we can get a good view here. Oh, that's a nice view right there. If they're not close, they're not touching, they're like first cousins. So he won't be going 1 rail by the 9 ball, so he's going to be forced to go 1 rail to the top or to the long rail. Probably 3, if I had to guess. 1, 2. Just clips the edge of the 3. Unfortunately, does not get a rail after contact, so this will be ball in hand for Alex Kazakhs. And it's pretty much how he designed his playing right there. So he got the outcome that he was looking for, and really I don't see if he gets good on this 5 ball, knowing him, he is 8-13. I don't expect anything less. Should get a really good line on the 5, and needs to get on the other side of the line so he can drift back up table for the 6 ball. And it looks like he's dead perfect. Don't see him having any issues with the rest of this rack. Everything seems to be in the perfect line. Send his cue ball probably to the end rail and back up just a smidget, like so. Doesn't really want to be straight in on it, but it's not the end of the world. He'll just draw, look like he's straight in, so he'll probably just draw it straight back. He's got a couple of options here. He can force it 2 rails. He needs to basically just make up his mind and execute what he decides to do. This is one of those times it's very easy to be indecisive on this particular shot. You got to know exactly what you want to get out of this 6 ball so you can finish this run. The 8's not really in the best of positions, but it's definitely easily obtained, and it looks like Alex got the perfect line on the 7 to shoot the 7 in the side pocket and drift the cue ball forward right along with the 7. And I would assume he's going to be playing the 8 ball down here in this pocket. Yep, so he wants to get his cue ball anywhere in this vicinity. It doesn't matter if he's straight in or not. It looks like he's got the perfect line to go above the 8 ball, and he does. And he pretty much put that cue ball on a dime. That's exactly where he pointed at. So it looks like we have, do you know how many players we have? Is it 64? We have a full field here in the 10 ball. We have 6 9-foot diamond tables, so we're definitely going to be here all weekend. Nicely done by Alex, and he's got a simple stop shot to be dead straight for the 10 ball, just where you want to be on the final ball. And there you have it. Alex ties this ball game up 1-1. Small word from our sponsors.
Crypto world is about to change, introducing Alfa Coin, the official cryptocurrency of billiards worldwide. It's the perfect solution for poor players and citizens to transact, store assets, invest and gain in multiple ways. Alpha is also the currency of alphabets.com, the official billiards gaming site. Don't miss out. Invest, trade and win. Go to alphacoin.io to set up your wallet and get in on the action. With more than 300 million players worldwide, don't be controlled, be free, be an alpha.
All right, here we go. Rack number 3. Mieszko to break. This is alternating break. Race to 9 in the winners. And this is first round action. And a very nice break. Stopped his rock dead in the middle of the table. Fortunately, it got hit. And then he was fortunate. The 2 ball rode perfectly for him. So he's straight in on the 2. Looks like our next shot here is going to be the 4 ball. So 2 to the 4. So really the biggest difficulty here will be getting perfect shape on the 4 that's going to get you back to the 5. So he's got to go up and down the table. And there's a lot of traffic there in the middle there, so it's going to be it's not going to be the easiest positions to get on the 5 ball from the 4. So he's got to make sure he's got the perfect line. I expect him probably get somewhere around, well, he didn't even move. He was 2 straight on the 2, so he didn't get anywhere. All right, well, I mean, if it was me, I would say come back this way. But he could just draw it off to the rail here and back out. That's the second option. Left himself an extreme back cut on the 5 ball. So he's going to be looking at going around the table to get on the 6. I would assume he's probably going to go this direction. He could even make it hit in this vicinity and drift out this way, but I expect the first option to be better. Doesn't want to risk overrunning it too hard. Oh wow, he had a lot of inside on that ball. Definitely did not expect that. And he's going to get a shot out of it. That's not too bad. So he's going to have to more than likely play the 6 ball right here now. He's looking at back cutting it now. Don't really think that he's going to try to set up for the 7-10 combo. I think if it was me, I expect him to drill this ball right here and try to draw the cue ball either over here or over here. This is going to be all about the stroke. You hit it too hard, you won't get what you want out of it. So you can't hit it hard, you just got to stroke it. And he didn't want to do a whole lot with it, so he's going to risk playing the 7-10 combo. Of course, he is a 792, so he's definitely a favorite to make it. But he doesn't have to. Solid. And he takes it down. Rock number 3 goes to Mieszko. Leads this ball game at 2-1. And Kazakhs to break. All right, here we go. Kazakhs to break. Rock number 4. another solid break. Is anything going to go down? Doesn't look like it. Wow. Seemed like he hit it pretty much the same as he did the first time. Complete different outcome this time. Hard to tell. Looks like he has a window to go in between the 2 and the 6 ball. He might even be able to make this one. Very tough to tell from this angle. If he does, I expect the cue ball to go this way, and he'll probably just try to end it back up anywhere right there for the 2 ball. Lots of options here. He can go all the way around back to the center of the table and play a 2-9 combo, or he can just go all out and play a safety. There's nothing wrong with that. Looks like he'd left a little window here for Alex, so Alex will be looking at returning the safety.
It's too late now. No, he's already went shopping. No, because that's...
All right, so we're looking at another safety. More than likely, get sending the 1 ball back up table.
Why? Because somebody didn't bring pin? Hey, they said you don't have to buy pins now. I'm sorry, that's what they just told me to tell you. Alright, bye. He says it's too late, he already got them. He doesn't drink. Huh? That's not the flyer.
All right, nicely done by Alex. That's a sensitive touch he just put on that ball. It's not easy to do there. Nicely done by Alex. All right, looking at 1 rail kick. Yep, just what I thought. He's going to go ahead and call the side pocket in case he makes it. If guy's kick good enough, he could easily make this ball. We are playing on the beautiful 9-foot diamond pool tables, which the pros are grown accustomed to playing on now. So I don't expect him to hit this hard, just in case he misses. There's a lot of traffic over there. He could easily lock this 1 ball up in case he misses. And if he does make it, he should have a decent shot on the 2 ball afterwards. Definitely misjudged his line on that one. He was lucky to hit that ball. And Alex is going to come to the table with very nice shot here on the 1. Not the easiest of shots, but very makeable for this guy. And he'll just stun this cue ball and play the 2-9 combo, because I'm pretty sure the 9 ball is off the rail, just or sitting dead in the pocket. Yeah, there's no missing the 9, so it's all about making this 1 ball right now. Just stun the 1 ball, slide cue ball just a little bit. Just like so. Gets it done. So as far as the rest of this rack, I mean, as long as he doesn't lose this 2 ball after the 9 ball, he'll shoot the 3 in the side pocket, probably the 4 in the same side. Right where he's standing at. He's going over to check his line to make sure he has the right line to get on the 4 off the 3. More than likely, I expect him to play position on the 3 to give him a 1 rail position on the 4 in the same pocket. So if he can get the cue ball anywhere around where the 5 ball line is, and here it comes. Did he hit it too hard? Uh-oh. See what he's got here. Oh, it's perfect. You got the perfect line too. Just what I said. One rail. Just like so. All right. Well, he's definitely gotten himself out of trouble. So it looks like we'll be playing the 5-ball in the top right corner now. Or in our case now, it's top left corner. Draw the cue ball back a few inches and play the 6 in the side pocket. He's looking at his line right now. And I don't see any problems from here, so Alex should definitely tie this ball game up at 2-2. All right, expect him to just pretty much just stop the cue ball right here. Now we'll swing at 2 rails. He's got to make sure he gets above the straight in line, so he needs to be at least somewhere in this vicinity. You guys get the idea. There you have it. Nicely done by Alex. Now I think he's just showing off, but he gets it done. Tie this ball game up at 2-2. Do you know how to say his name? That's his last name. All right, there you have it. 2-2. We could possibly be looking at a hill thriller here in the next 30 so minutes. Here we go, rack number 5. Wow. Somebody's got the break figured out. Hey, Carlos. All right, there we go. I shouldn't have to chop his name up anymore. Mieszko Fortunski. Got it down now. Mieszko Fortunski. What a super break that was. Unbelievable. He continues to break like that, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. He needs to probably tighten up on the safeties a little bit better. He did let Kazakhs almost straight in on the 1-ball. So actually that was due to a safety that Alex put on him. But he barely hit the 1-ball. He was very fortunate to even touch the 1-ball when he kicked at it. But either way, we're talking very tight position here on the 2-ball. He hits it pretty good. I give him that. But he did leave himself a very long shot here on the 2. And he's going to have to, I guess he's going to slow roll this ball. I don't like really slow rolling it. Not this early in the day. Let's see what he comes up with. Yeah, he's slow rolling it. It's very tough to do this early in the day. And I think he probably has the same feeling I do towards slow rolling balls. It's hard to slow roll that that long cut shot this early when you don't have your eyes acclimated to the table just yet, and got to get that stroke arm and warmed up and whatnot. But he didn't leave anything easy for Alex, so Alex is probably going to be looking at a safety here. I don't think the 2-ball goes anywhere, and that would be asking for a lot if he's trying to put this ball in the side pocket, which can be done, but you have to be super accurate. And again, you're going to be slow rolling this ball, super slow, and that's asking for a lot this early in the day. Now at nighttime, they already have this shot dialed in, and he's calling it. So he's going for it. See if we can show you guys what a Fargo 813 looks like. This is going to be very, very slow. All right, so I think it was kind of a two-way. Not a bad shot. Well, he called the pocket. He probably wasn't trying to make it anyways. Because if it was a two-way, he should have had a shot on a 3, and he doesn't have a shot on a 3. So he was definitely all-out safety on that shot. Nicely done by Alex. And Mieszko's got a 1-rail to 2-rail kick. Expect him to go to 2 rails. 1, 2, and there you go. And nice kick he did, and that was a very nice shot. Unfortunately, cue ball runs into the 4 and stops it right dead behind the 10 ball. So he's got 2 options here. He can kick it 1 rail. He's calling it, so he's kicking it 1 rail. Or you could jump it. Might be a little too far to jump. All right, nice kick. Very unfortunate for that ball to hit the point of the side pocket and push it back up table here. So Alex has got nothing really easy. More than likely, he's going to bank the 3-ball up table. He's got a couple options. He may be playing the 3 over here and the cue ball right here, or he could send the 3 way up here and the cue ball over here. So he went with option number 1. Hits it pretty well. I believe Mieszko will have to go to the end rail here, or to the side rail and spin it, or he's going to have to go this way. He's got a couple options as well. All right, so he's calling it. The other option, I guess, would be to go up here and kick it. It looks like he might be going for that option. We'll see what he decides to do. No biggie. All right, here we go. 1 rail. Well, probably 2. And he shortened that ball up quite a bit. Gives Alex ball in hand on the 3-ball. There's no other issues on the table, so really get on the 4-ball from here and don't really see any issues. Here's a shot that I've learned to play quite often on this 3-ball. Just go this way to get to the 4, rather than trying to feed the cue ball through here and end up running into something. But he plays it nicely. All right, should just done this ball off the side rail and played the 7 in the side pocket. Just like so. Got pretty straight, so it looks like he's probably going to be forced just to take this cue ball and just roll with it. Anywhere in this vicinity right here. Give him a nice line for the 9 to get to the 10 ball. I believe he's pretty much straight in on this ball. All right, he had a little bit of angle. So he's looking over there, so he's looking at forcing this ball 2 rails. Just like so. Yeah, that's just early morning net right there. That's really all that boils down to. Getting comfortable with the table. Still expect him to cut this ball in the corner. This is a world champion. Definitely don't expect him to miss this ball. But anything could happen. And he takes it down. Takes the lead. 3-2 against Mieszko Fortunski. We are going to have a 9-ball bar box tournament going on at the same time. We haven't started that yet. Did some of the player auction yesterday, late last night. A lot of the players weren't here, so I'll have to continue that in just a moment. And then we'll have the 9-ball getting underway as well on the bar boxes, which is what you see on the video on the right. 9-ball players warming up on the 7-foot diamonds. All right, Alex Kazakhs is at the break. Rack number 6. Needs a different outcome than the last one, and he could take advantage. I need Pedro. All right, here we go. Sorry about that, folks. Had to step away for a minute. Someone was having a little technical difficulty here. All right, so we back to the game. Can I All right, so what I miss here, looks like Mieszko plays a safe on the one ball, looks like.
I called him already. Today's Friday. Usually it comes in late.
All right, this is. All right, guys, bear with me. I gotta help somebody with some issues real quick. All right, hopefully that did the trick. All right, back at the action here. Looks like Alex has got the upper hand again. One rail back out to the center and for the 3 in the upper corner. Doesn't want to get too straight in on this ball. And that might be a little too straight in, so he's going to be looking at forcing this ball across the table. He's going to have to really punch this ball, or he could do a super draw and spin it backwards 2 rails. Go around the 10 ball and back up for the 5. I don't think he can go high English with this ball. 8 ball's really big there, so it looks like he's gearing up for a power draw. 2 to 3 rails, all the way around the 10 ball. Oh, that is certainly not what he was trying to do. Definitely didn't work out to his advantage there, but he was certainly trying to do what I said, is wanting to swing that cue ball this way. And what had happened, he had caught it too full in the face and caused him to miss the rail completely and drew it straight in the pocket. So Mieszko comes in, be looking at drawing this ball straight back. And he gets a pretty good line here on the 5 ball. He's got to make up his mind what he wants to do with the 7. He's got a couple of options, and I believe if it was my way, I would be spinning this ball to the top rail, right back here, off of this rail, ending it there, or you could force it either way. He didn't like either one of my options. But he does get a nice shot. So he'll just roll this 7 ball in and bump into the 9, hold position for the 8 ball. We are playing 10 ball. Oh, I believe he got down a little fast on that shot. I don't think he gave it 100% focus on that, and then that caused him to rattle that shot. Very uncharacteristic for a 792 Fargo. So Alex gets a reprieve for his error. Swing his cue ball 2 rails. Anywhere. Well, he didn't like 2 rails, so he chose the 1 rail option. All right, just a nice 2 rail position here. A little weak on it, but he'll be okay. So you got a couple of options. You can just float this ball, or I expect him to send it to this rail and back up. I don't expect him to slow roll this ball. Some go bottom, some go top, but it looks like he's going top, just like I thought. Just like so. Well, I'm not quite a pro, but I can act like it sometimes. And there you have it. Alex Kazakhs takes a commanding lead. 2-game lead, that is. Leading this race 4-2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I need you to do me a favor, and if you will, just make sure you share the link to the pay-per-view. I would greatly appreciate it. We have a lot of jam-up matches in store for you guys today, all day tomorrow, and more than likely all day Sunday as well. All right, so here we go. Mieszko's got a nice layout here. Breaking really, really good. Really surprised that he doesn't have the lead in this game. He's making just a couple critical errors there, whether it be with the safety game or the shot making. He hasn't. I think he's only missed the 1 ball. The other one's really been the issue of playing a good safety against Alex, which we all know is hard to do. But expect Mieszko to get out from here. Very nice layout here. Just try not to overthink it. All right, he's got pretty much a straight in line here, so I expect him to stop this cue ball right dead in its tracks. Shouldn't go more than 1 inch or 2, unless you hit it super hard like that. And have a nice 1 rail position and try to get straight in on a 10. Looking pretty good, and Mieszko's going to cut this deficit down by 1. He's only going to be trailing the match by one game. 3-4 against Alex Kazakhs, and it's Alex's break. So yeah, like I said earlier, we're looking at possibility of a heel thriller here right out of the gates. Opening round match. You guys are in the area. You guys need to come to in the Orlando area. We're at Rack's Billiards right here in Sanford, which is immediately off of I-4. You guys got to come and check out this live action. And I understand if you can't get here, I know we just had some bad weather the last couple of days. So if you can't get out of the house and got things to do or whatever, join us with the pay-per-view action.
Crypto world is about to change, introducing Alfa Coin, the official cryptocurrency of billiards worldwide. It's the perfect solution for poor players and citizens to transact, store assets, invest and gain in multiple ways. Alpha is also the currency of alphabets.com, the official billiards gaming site. Don't miss out, invest, trade and win. Go to alphacoin.io to set up your wallet and get in on the action. With more than 300 million players worldwide, don't be controlled, be free, be an alpha.
All right, here we go. Alex to break, and he finally lays down a pretty good break here. And one ball's a little sketchy here. I mean, he could play this 1-9 combo, but that's definitely asking for a lot, I think. He's probably going to be more comfortable playing it in the bottom left corner here. So let's see what he decides to do. He's looking at this 9 ball. I mean, I don't really expect him to shoot it at the 9. It's just too hard to determine how the balls are going to lay out after you make the 9 ball. So he's going to go 1 rail off the 1 back to the center, about where anywhere where the 1 is now for the 2 ball. So he doesn't like the 1, but I think he's going to be forced to shoot this ball here, bring the cue ball back out here, anywhere in this vicinity. He's not going to hit it too hard. Just get a bounce off the rail, and that should be good enough for him, just like so. And he came all the way across the table, and that's probably the smarter choice, though you didn't have to hit it too slow. Like I said, it's very hard to tell the angle from way over here. I am literally sitting every bit of 50, if not more, feet from this table. And I got a big, giant 40-inch monitor sitting directly in front of me, so I couldn't see the table if I wanted to. I would have to stand up. But anywho, looks like we have a pretty good line here on the 2 ball, and he's going to be setting up more than likely for a billiard on the 9 ball, if I had to guess. He's probably not going to do a whole lot with this 2, maybe drift it forward a few inches, maybe. Yeah, about like so. So I expect him to just billiard off the 4 and I mean, this is going to be a very slow-paced shot here. Doesn't want the 4 to go too far, so he's just barely going to tap this 9 ball in the side pocket. Play the 4 up down here in the bottom left corner. Just like so. I think he'd have liked to have been a little straighter on this 4. He's expecting it maybe to bounce out just a touch more, so he might be forced to just tap this ball. And well, he's got, like I said, it's hard to tell. Let's see what the side view looks like here. All right, well, that's much better. So he does have a little piece of the rail here. So he's probably just going to roll the ball straight out here, anywhere in this area for the 5 ball. And I believe that's what he was trying to do, but I think the point might have caught his cue ball just a smidget bit, if you know what that means. Just a little bit. I think he wanted to get that cue ball out definitely further, so he's got a little predicament here now. He definitely can't cut it inside, and if it goes past the 7, it's very, very close. So I expect Alex to play some kind of safety here. Maybe to send the 5 ball into the 7 right there, or he's going to send the 5 to the side rail and try to get behind the 8 ball over here. So 1, like so. It might even go all the way over. Oh, he was just doing 1 rail. Maybe it was asking too much to try to get behind the 8, so he decides just to get the cue ball back up table where the 10 ball is. And that's a good shot, because there's definitely The range is definitely too much to try to do a combo here, so Mieszko's going to have to, he's either going to have to bank this 5-ball, or he can play 3-rail safety, send the 5-ball 3 rails around the table, try not to hit the 8, and leave the cue ball up top. So let's see what he's got in store. He could do like so, and leave the cue ball up in this vicinity. And that's pretty much what he tried to do. He got very high on his cue ball. It traveled quite a bit as well. So either way, he played the same shot that that I was thinking he might play. Yeah, I've been around the game a time or two, in case you didn't know. I might not be able to shoot like these guys, but the knowledge is there. Execution might be a little on the weak side, but I know what needs to be done. I think I'm always going to play the right shot. Might not be able to execute the right shot all the time, but do know the right shot. Now, when it comes to safeties, you know, anything can happen here. Expect them to just get this 5-ball up table. Or actually, that's kind of one of my favorite shots, to thin that ball and try to leave the 5. I think he was trying to leave the 5 there on the end rail, though. He didn't want to hit it that much. So the 5-ball really, it should have been here while the cue ball goes that way like he just did. That's probably how I usually play that shot. A lot different when you're down at the table. All right, so Mieszko's going to have to do a 1-rail kick, it looks like. The 8-ball might be in the way. The side pocket might be in the way. So he might be forced to go 3 rails, like so. The line's a little ugly on that one. Yeah, I think he's going to have to go like this. Unless he can get around it. Doesn't look like he can get around it. Maybe he can. Probably should have pulled out. Okay, yeah, he could go around it. Probably should have pulled out the side camera on that one. My bad. This is my first year, by the way, doing live streams. Lights out streaming. Usually stream our Sunshine State Predator Pro-Am Pool Tour tournaments here in the Florida region. Give me 1 second, folks. Hello? Hey. What? Yeah, I know. Okay. All right, sorry about that. I am back, and it looks like Kazakhs has got himself in a little jam here. He's going to do a forced power stroke, bottom right-hand spin. Should send his cue ball here, and all the way over in this vicinity. Bottom right English. Here we go. Meow. Overran his position once again. This one's a little bit more drastic than the last one he did, so he's got an extreme back cut. I do expect him to cut it in. He could bank it, but I expect him to cut this ball in. Back cut. He's got a. He doesn't want to come anywhere close to the side pocket because that's the way the cue ball is going to be going. So he's going to make sure he puts a little touch of bottom, and it's going to want it to hit this line instead. Just can't do it too hard. He'll end up scratching in the opposite side pocket. And here we go. There's the line. And his speed is dead perfect. Like I said, it almost looked like I know what I'm doing here. Wow. All right. I amaze myself sometimes. There we go. Alex pulls off another win here. Take his 2-game lead back. And Mieszko's going to need to get something under control here. Not really for sure what he needs to do other than don't miss and play a little bit better safeties. Other than that, I mean, I personally think he's, well, at least he has been. He's been definitely breaking better than Alex. So let's see if he gives us another good break here. All right. Makes one of the balls, and this is probably the first time that he only made one ball. Usually he makes a couple balls, and he's not looking too happy here. He does make a good break. Unfortunately, the 7 ball stops him from making the 1, so he's going to be forced to play a safety here or push it out. Really don't see a good safety here. He can only see the right edge of the 1, so he's going to have to try to force something to happen here, get the 1 back up table and leave the cue ball up there where the 1 is. I'm not really for sure how much of this ball he can actually see. It looks like he can see at least half the ball. If he can at least see half the ball, I expect him to bank the 1 ball over in this vicinity. Could get it behind the 9. But I believe he's going to have to hit it kind of hard to make the cue ball stay in this vicinity. All right, he's electing to push out. I kind of like that option better. The only thing I don't like about the push out is Alex is going to have the upper hand here. Because I don't think Alex is going to try to make this ball, but he will thin it probably to this vicinity. And because he's got to hit it so thin, I expect the cue ball to go this direction. And he's got 3 balls right here to get behind. So that's pretty much the shot I expect him to make. And my line here might be a little off. He could end up right back where he is right now. But either way, all right, he's hitting bottom English, so he's probably banking this 1 ball up table. Doing my first option that I was expecting Mieszko to do. Now he's rethinking it. He's definitely got a few options here. I like my first option better. Just thin the 1 ball. And he didn't like it, so Mieszko's coming back to the table, and let's see if Mieszko tries to do. Now he's calling this ball. Mieszko's going to back cut this 1 ball. His cue ball's going to get away from him, so he could end up with a super long shot on the 2 after this. See how his speed is. Oh, and he misses the ball. Cue ball would have never ended up there had he made the ball. It'd have been probably behind the 10 or something, especially with the speed that he just hit it at. So like I said, safety play is it's going to be key for Mieszko to stay in this match. Otherwise, Alex is definitely going to get the best of him. All right, so it's hard to tell if it goes by the 8. If not, shouldn't have a problem making this 8 ball if that's what he chooses to do. And he plays good speed, knowing the 1's going to bounce off the rail a little bit, and he plays the cue ball on the other side of the table. Make sure he maintains control of this 1 ball position, and he hits it superb. All right, so here we go. Probably, this is definitely a shooter's preference, whether they go forward or backwards. I like to go backwards. Sometimes I feel like I can spin the ball really good for the day, and I'm going to swing it 2 rails, and he's rethinking it again. All right, he's going high left, spin it 2 rails, back out to the center of the table. Now he goes 1 rail. He was risk running into the 7 ball. I was really surprised he hit it that way, but I'll tell you what, he came out smelling like a rose on that shot. Really good position on the 2. And really, this is going to be the last key shot to make sure he gets on the right line here on the 3. Doesn't want to be straight in, so he needs to have a small angle. And it looks like he's got it. So this is going to be another routine out for Alex Kazakhs. And he's going to be looking at increasing his commanding lead. And there you have it. He's going to be looking at, I expect him to shoot the 6 in the same pocket, but he's looking across corner there. So let's see. I guess it goes past the 7 ball. There's nothing wrong with that. He'll just kind of slow roll this 5 in the pocket. Nope, he's playing the 6 in the same pocket. Must have had too much angle on it. All right, so now he's got to make sure he's not on the rail or in the pocket here on the 6 ball. So he's going to have to probably force this ball to the side rail with a little bit of right English to get it back off the rail and to give him position for the 7. And that's going to be very close. Very close position, but he doesn't look like he's worried, so he's probably okay here. Yeah, looking at this line, he's okay. So he'll slow roll this ball to the end rail and back up. Well, he's hitting bottom, so it looks like he might be straight in. It doesn't look straight in from here, but it could be. All right, he slow rolled it. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. We got a nice line. He can draw this ball straight back, or he can just stun it up table with a nice punch stroke. All right. Draws it straight back. And again, it always seems like he overruns his position for the 10 ball, but he still always manages to make the ball. So Alex Kazakhs is looking at doubling his opponent's score, 6 games to 3. And Mieszko's in a world of trouble right now. He's got his work cut out for him at the moment. Have another look at our sponsors. What?
Is the side down?
Not mine. I'm still playing. All right, here we go. Alex Kazakhs to break. Rack number 10. This is a race to 9 in the winner's bracket. And I would say Alex Kazakhs has definitely got a commanding lead now. So he can shoot probably with a little bit more ease. Just got to maintain his cue ball control and work on getting a better layout for his break. His break is getting better and better every time he breaks. And right as I say that, he comes up dry. Some people call that a commentator's curse, but I don't believe in that stuff. But anywho, Mieszko has a real opportunity here to make something happen. So he's going to look at banking the one ball. If he can bank this one ball, he'll shoot the two in the same pocket. And his cue ball got away from him a little bit. So looks like a safety attempt. I believe he needs to bank this two ball like where the 6 and 7 is and try to get the cue ball to end up behind the 1. Or he could just send the two ball straight up table and try to get the cue ball behind the 7 or the 6. He's got a couple of options here. I think I like my second option better, sending the 2 up table and trying to get the cue ball to drift towards the back of the 7 ball. So the cue's probably going to end up, I mean the 2 balls probably would end up running into the 8, but he's going the other way around, using the 9 ball, I'm assuming. All right, I think there's probably nothing wrong with that he just did. He just underran his cue ball. Hit the 2 a little bit thicker than he wanted, and the cue ball did not have enough energy to get behind the 8. So Alex is going to come to the table once again with an open shot here at the 2 ball, and it looks like the line we're looking at, he just hit this with straight top English, and his cue ball should come straight up table. More than likely, the 3 is going to be played in the side pocket if he can get the speed down. But the cut is definitely there. He's shooting it with bottom English, so he's looking at spinning his cue ball around. I don't expect him to be playing safe, but he did. It's really surprised, and he hits it really good. I believe Mieszko's going to have to come out with a short stick. If he's got all this ball, he's going to play the 2 up table. It doesn't look like he has it all, but maybe he does. Wow. That was asking for a lot there, and he hit it superb. Great thin shot here off of the 2 ball for Mieszko. Not really sure if I would have hit that quite that way, but he hit it really good. And now Alex is looking at a probably a 2 rail. His cue ball will automatically go up table if he hits it 2 rails. Give him some kind of shot on the 2 ball. I don't expect him to go 1, and he does. Either way, he makes a good hit, and Mieszko is going to have a shot here. It's going to be tough to hold position, so he's going to have to work. He's not even going to try to make this ball. He's going to lock him up behind the 5. And this is probably where Alex has got the best of him right here, is the safety game. Mieszko is going to need to get a little bit tighter on the safety here. He really needs to get that cue ball. With the position that he had, he really needed to get that cue ball locked up on top of that 5. It'd have been very difficult for Kazakhs to hit that 2 ball. And he definitely he hits the 2 and doesn't really leave anything easy for Mieszko. So Mieszko's probably going to be looking at playing another safety. Doesn't really offer any kind of reward to try to back cut this 2 ball. If you do, you're going to need to get like supreme position here on the 3. More than likely his cue ball is going to end up somewhere around the 4. Like I said, your touch is going to have to be super accurate, super controlled. And now he's like, on the other hand, he's not going for it. So it's going to be an all-out safety. And let's see where we get the cue ball. And looks like he got there. So Alex is going to be forced to go 1 rail. Kick to the end rail here and back up to the 2. Try to get the 2 under some kind of cover. Definitely don't want it to run into the 3. It'll be okay if it runs into the 9 or the 4, as long as the cue ball stays down table here. Oh, wow. He hit it really good. Unfortunately, definitely got in the gap here. So Mieszko's got a really good opportunity to lock down another really good safety here behind the 7. And he chooses to back cut this ball in. I don't really understand why he tried to do that. I don't think, hard to say anything about a 792 Fargo pro pool player, but I thought that was the wrong time to make an attempt to make the 2 ball. I really thought that he would bank the 2 up table and put the cue ball behind the 7, because that was a risky shot trying to, there was extreme back cut on the 2 ball. But either way, Alex is looking at, I don't think he can go in between the 5 and the 4, so he's going to have to go back up table, kick this 2 ball. Oh, he's pulling out the short stick. We're looking at an aerial attack, folks. Alex Kazakhs is going airborne over the 5. And again, this is another one of those shots. It's probably not much of a reward. If anything, if he does make the ball, the cue ball should go 2 rails. See, if I had to guess, he's calling the 2, so he's expecting the cue ball to go this way, leave him some kind of shot on the 3 ball for this pocket. He's digging deep too. He could scratch off of this if he makes it, like so. But the idea was to do the line that I just drew out on the table. Now he does have a shot at this 3 ball, and he's got a little bit of a gate here. If he overcuts the ball, it could go in off the 8. But this is an extreme difficult shot, I would think, even for a pro player. But we are looking at an 8-13 Fargo here, so he's definitely going to be a favorite to make it. One rail back out to the center of the table and shoot the 4 in the opposite. And that's exactly how he played it. That was a super tough shot. I mean, you kind of expect Alex to make that shot, but doesn't have to. Like I said, this is the first match of the tournament. Still, well, it's early for any pool player at 11:24 in the morning here on the East Coast. We are in Sanford, Florida, Rack's Billiards. Very, very close to Orlando. Orlando's like next door, 5 minutes away. So if you're familiar with the area, Walt Disney. That's how most people know Orlando. All right, Alex makes a nice thin cut, and where's this cue ball going to stop? Wait for it. Oh, just stopped a little too early. I believe Mieszko's going to come to the table with an open back cut here on the 3. Now, he's been missing all of his back cuts, so let's see how he does on this one. He's going to need to hit this with a little bit of stun and make sure he draws it straight across. And he's going to have to hold it at the same time. All right, there was no draw there. He had a nice line here. I thought it was a little too wide, but either way, like I said, I am a long ways from the pool table. I'm pretty much looking at it like you guys are looking at it. All right, Mieszko's finally got some kind of control here in this rack number 10. And looks like draw this ball straight back and play the 6 inside, as he does. He needs to get at least straight in, and I believe he has. He can roll straight forward for the 7 in the top corner. And that's perfect. That's perfect. Expect him to draw this ball around the 9 ball, in between the 9 and the 10. And he doesn't even risk it. I'm really surprised, but either way. So he's got a nice small, thin cut shot. Single, you know, just 1 rail on the cue ball, all the way right here. Wow. I think Mieszko's getting a little ahead of himself. He's definitely he's trying to pick up his pace, and I think he's doing it a little too early. It's too early in the morning for that. He's getting ahead of himself, and it's causing him to make some rookie mistakes, so to speak. It's not like a 792 to let his cue ball get away from him like that. So I'm not really for sure if the fact that he's playing Alex Kazakhs is messing with his mental game or what. Not really for sure on that note. But either way, Alex Kazakhs is way out there now, leading this match 7-3 against Mieszko Fortunski. All right, here we go. Needs to go to break. Rack number 11. Trailing the match 3-7. We're only going to 9. All right, makes a ball on the break. He's not going to like the outcome. So here we go, push. I think Mieszko's just a little on the upset side at the moment. He's not really liking how this match is played out. He's made some serious critical errors. It's causing him to lose control of this match. But like I said, he is a 792 Fargo, so anything can happen. He could turn it around at any moment. And the same thing can happen to Alex. So just have to wait and see how this plays out. Mieszko could get a good roll here and there and get him right back in this match. It is alternate break, so you just never know what could happen. Table could turn at the drop of a dime. All right, lone cut shot here on the 1. Drift the cue ball straight across table for the 2 in the side pocket. Did he hit it too hard? And he missed the ball. But that's pretty much what he was trying to do. All right, so Alex going to have to make sure he doesn't take on too many shots like this. And leave Mieszko a nice layout here. Not really seeing any issues here. You just needs to pocket this 2 ball over here. Cue balls can come naturally 2 rails. Anywhere in the center of the table. Got to remember, folks, center of the table is always going to be your best friend 9 times out of 10 in a rotation game. And there you have it. If I do say so myself. That was pretty sharp. Now, like I said, here we go again. As you can tell, seems like every ball that Mieszko makes, his tempo picks up a little faster and faster every time. And he loses control somewhere. All right, back out to the center of the table. Anywhere right here. Don't want to be on the rail for sure. You don't want to risk getting too straight in. All right, 2 rails. It's pretty good. Stun shot. All right. Here we go. You see him just walk around the table and just get down like it's just a walk in the park, which sometimes it is, but when you're making mistakes, you need to slow down just a tad. Just a tad is all it takes. Couple seconds. Like my coach told me, couple seconds is not going to kill you. Give it a couple more seconds, and you're in there like swimwear. All right, sorry about that, folks. Had a phone call trying to get some technical issues dealt with. And guys, in case you guys haven't noticed, I noticed when you pay for the pay-per-view and you get out and try to get back in, it's asking you to log in. And, well, there's no login button. I got the technical guys taking care of that right now. I believe that has been taken care of. So if you go to the home screen where you normally would go and click on live, it will take you to a page that tells you that you're already registered and click here to log in. So we just got that added to the page, so hopefully you guys won't have any issues logging in to view the pay-per-view in case you guys log out or for whatever reason. I've had several people calling me on that, but it has been corrected. So you guys shouldn't have any issues logging back in. Thank goodness. All right, here we go. We have the infamous Janine Phillips in the house joining me here on the live stream chat.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. How are you doing, darling?
I'm doing fine.
Very nice. So, very busy house today.
It is. We have a lot of spectators.
Lots of spectators, lots of pool players, and we're still looking at trying to get the 9-ball underway, correct?
That is correct. They're having roster issues over there.
Okay, all right. Your mic is like super loud. You can leave it on. I'll just turn it down a notch. I think I have her mic a little too loud. Hopefully you guys aren't too annoyed. It should be a lot better now.
Is that better?
That's much better. All right. I think everybody can hear you now.
Okay, so it's 4-7.
Yeah, it's 4-7. Alex Kazakhs and Mieszko's been he's been making a lot
say
of
that
critical errors.
Mieszko?
Mieszko, that's how you pronounce his name, Mieszko. I had to go and
Mieszko. Okay.
Mieszko. I had to go and check on that to make sure I wasn't mispronouncing his name, and I believe I have it 100% correct. And now we got Mieszko to break, rack number 12, trailing the match.
So it's 4-7, or is it 5-7?
Well, it looked like I guess I missed a score here, so now it looks like it's 5-7. All right. That was a quick rack while I was busy on the phone, getting some technical errors taken care of. So here we go. Like I said earlier, folks, Mieszko just needs a couple things to roll his way and get back in rhythm. And maybe his rhythm is fast. I thought he was going a little too fast, and he was making a bunch of critical errors. And while I was chit-chatting on the phone, he took care of that rack. I don't think I seen him make one ball, so that was a quick one.
Oh, wow. Well, we do have a lot of great players here today.
Yeah, why don't you name off a few of them?
Well,
You
we
can
have
probably see them
Yap,
better than I can. Yeah, that's right. We have Aloysius Yap in the house. She
And
doesn't
then-
know a lot of the names, but I think I know most of them.
and then the Yanni kid.
Oh, yeah, Yanni. I'm not really sure what his last name is. Actually, we have the list here. I guess I could go off the list here and give you guys an idea. Even Adam Wheeler's in the house. You guys probably haven't heard from Adam Wheeler in since the, what is that, the IPT tournament that was going on many moons ago. I don't think Adam's played an event since then, so
Very few and far between.
yeah, maybe some local stuff, but this would be the first time I've seen Adam Wheeler in quite a while. And as we speak, like I said, the critical errors that Mieszko's been making continues. Swings his ball around and scratches in the side pocket, and Alex Kazakhs has got a very nice open layout here to get on the hill first. So let's see if he can make that happen. At the same time, we got one of the hometown favorites here,
Anthony Miglino. He's playing now.
yeah,
He's
Anthony
playing
Miglino.
Miami's finest, Felix Luna. No,
Is it-
that's John Souders he's playing.
Oh.
I'm not sure who Anthony's playing. Oh, he's playing Max Lettner.
Oh, he's playing Max Lechner. Okay, so we are on, I believe they've got the brackets on Digital Pool.
That is correct.
I would assume if you look up Meucci event, probably 3rd annual Meucci Classic on the
You'll be able to find the bracket.
on the Digital Pool webpage. You'll be able to find the bracket, and I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be some live scoring on there. Maybe either way,
Hopefully.
yeah, if the players choose to do so. We also have last year's winner in one of these events. I believe it was the 9-ball, BJ Essery Jr. He's in the house.
Then we have Jeffrey DeLuna.
We have Jeffrey DeLuna all the way from the Philippines. We have Cheng Jun Lin in the house, U.S. Open winner, I believe. Dalibor Nikolin, he's in the house. Dennis Grabi's in the house. Demetrius Lucato's in the house. Donnie Mills is supposed to be somewhere in the house. I think his match is a little bit later, so he's not here, but it will definitely be in the house.
That is typical of Donnie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Likes to come in and practice during your auction.
Yeah, one of Florida's finest. Yeah, he likes to come in and practice. When I say no practice, he's the only one on the table practicing. Kind of sounds like Ray Millinars. But anyhow, we have the infamous Esteban Robles in the house.
Who is the
Yeah,
Alpha Coin guy?
Alpha Coin sponsorship of the event here. We have a few people walking around with the Alpha Coin polo shirts on. So thanks for all the support. Certainly appreciate that. We have, let's see who else. Johnny Yuski. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but Johnny Yuski from Finland in the house. We also have, is this Josh McConney? Josh Maconi? I think it's Maconi. I'm not really sure who that is. Anyhow, who else we got
Well-
here? Jesus Atencio from Venezuela.
Well, Alex is 3 balls away of being on the hill.
Okay. And I don't see, one of my favorite sayings is right arm would have to fall off to not get out from here. So Alex is, and as I say that, he gets bad position on the 9 ball, so he's going to be forced to go up to the top rail and back out and shoot the 10 in the top left corner. I don't expect him to slow roll this ball, but he could. There's lots of ways he can do it. I expect him to just done it to the top and straight back up table. Just like so. And how's the speed on that, folks?
Perfect.
Absolutely perfect. Nicely done. Nicely done. And Alex is looking at getting on the hill first. All right, there you have it. Don't forget, folks, do me a favor and share the link to the stream. I would greatly appreciate it.
Now, in the beginning of this match, Alex was down.
Well, I
In
mean,
the
he was only
beginning.
down. He was only down 1. It was 1-1, and then 2-1. Then it was 2-2, and then that's the point where Alex was taking charge. He got up 3-2, then 4-2, and then so on and so on. So, anywho, just to name a few more, we have Conrad. I'm not really sure how to say his name.
Don't ask me.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
I'm sure people know who Conrad is without saying his last name.
It looks like Juzzy Siam, but I'm not really sure. But he's from Polish.
Poland.
Poland. Yeah, he's from Poland. Okay. Then we have Kwo San Wee. I'm not really sure where he's from. We also have what's? I don't know. I think we're saying that he might be Loshi Yap's friend, so they might be from the same area. We have Mario He in the house. Mario He. Everybody knows who Mario He is. Mac Lechner, like I said. We have the one of the #1 bank pool players in the world, Mike DeLauder. And then naturally, the two that you see here on the stream, Mieszko Fortunski and Alex Kazakhs. Wow, there's a lot of great players. We got the infamous Mika Eminen in the house. Lots of great players. You guys going to have. You guys going to be in store for a lot of good matches. We've got a Nick Vanderclip. Not really for sure who he is. We got a Miguel Bautista. Looks like he's from U.S. 736 Fargo. We have the room owner here, Pedro Bota, 659. He's been putting his name out there, himself and his game, trying to work on improving it. Petri Makinen, Mika Eminen's Scotch doubles partner for the World Pool Championships from back in the day. He's in the house. Like I said, we got, there's a lot of great players. Sanjun Polovanovic in the house.
And then isn't he the youngest one here?
Oh, Wilker Zielinski, the young gun that played so well in the straight pool. So, yeah, we got a lot of great matches in store for you guys. So you guys make sure, do me a favor and share the stream. I would greatly appreciate it. There's going to be lots of action going on. And Alex Kazakhs is at the table here, a threat of taking this match over, being done with it.
Now, is he hooked on the 3 ball?
No, this is the 4 ball. He's looking at the 4 ball.
Okay.
Back cut on the 4, sending cue ball 2 rails. Probably back out to the center of the table. Might even get the 3rd rail and shoot the 5 in the side.
Okay, that's the 7 ball behind it.
Yeah, that's the 7 ball
Looks
behind
like
it.
the 3 to me.
So I expect him to go just like so. He could even go an extra roll if he wanted. But anyway, the goal is to get right here with the cue ball. And I don't expect him to run into this 7. I think he's more or less looking at if he hits the 4 too fat, he could end up here. So now he's looking at playing the 4 there and sending the cue ball 2 rails. Anyway, this is the position he's looking at. Wasn't expecting to run into the 8 ball, but either way, had he not run into the 8 ball, he would have been looking a lot better in this vicinity. But either way, he's not going to have a problem here. I expect him to run this ball straight down, like so. His cue ball should run into the side rail about this vicinity, and end up anywhere in right here. If he tries to do anything more than that, he's probably going to risk missing the ball.
So he is 4 balls away from winning his first match of the Meucci Classic.
Yes, the 3rd annual Meucci Classic right here in Sanford, Florida. Rack Billiards, Sports Bar and Grill. If you guys are in the area, you have to come check this out. Lots of great players to check out live. Now he's looking at cutting this ball in the side. I don't really expect him to cut it in the side. I expect him to roll this ball up. But the angle he's shooting, it looked like he's going to spin his cue ball 2 rails this direction. Either way, this is his goal. 1. Oh, did not want to run into that ball like that. But
now you can tell the look on his face when he did that.
yeah, he was very fortunate to have a shot here on the 7 ball, and that's probably going to be enough to get him the big W in this match. And don't forget, folks, as we come to a close, please do me a favor and share the stream. We want to get the link out there to everybody. And did he really just miss this ball?
He rattled the ball.
Oh, my goodness. That did not just happen. I don't think Alex has missed the ball yet the whole match.
Wow.
Very unfortunate there for Alex. And
Looks like it's pretty deep in the pocket.
it's pretty deep, but he can work with this. He can either draw straight out. I expect him to draw it to the side rail. Bottom right English. He shouldn't have to hit it that hard. Bottom right English. Just don't run into the 10 ball. Bottom right. Expect him to go this direction. See, what happened there is he hit the 7 ball too full on the face. Caused the ball to go straight this way instead of, he forgot to touch the rail. If he'd have touched the rail, it would have went that way. But anyhow, there's a lot of pressure on this shot, even for a 792 player. He needs to come with a good stroke, and he's going high. Force follow right here.
Oh, he just missed that ball.
Yeah, that was a pretty ugly miss there for Mieszko, and he's not too...
oh, he's conceding.
He's throwing in the towel. He's not very happy with his performance in this match, and it was looking really good in the beginning. They were going one for one, toe for toe. And then all of a sudden, just too many critical errors there by Mieszko.